Hello, let's talk about barter. I think exchanging goods or services for other goods or services without cash. I think the way inflation is going, the way our economic situation globally is going, barter is a real thing. Some people have a real gift for that, others are probably scared of that. And I think in this video I just wanted to give a few thoughts on it for somebody who maybe is beginning for the first time to do that. I think I'll start saying that often when people are bartering, there is a few pitfalls. Like, people tend to overinflate the value of something so that they can get more value for what they're bartering. And so if somebody's like that, it's not always easy to do that with. It's you best just state what you're prepared to do and be prepared to walk away. If you're not prepared to walk away, you'll pretty much always lose. So if there's something that you really, really, really want, then you can make that decision. But to me, when you get into that situation of really, really, really want, anybody that's good at bartering or selling can smell that. And when they do, you're never going to get a good deal. You might think it's a good deal because you got what you want, but that's your decision. I think bartering is it's not as intimidating as you would think. I think it's important to just start with little things. Maybe and I think for me personally, I find it's very I don't set out to barter, but if somebody is wanting that, I'm open to it, but I am not going to be taken advantage of in that or take advantage of anyone else. I just feel that in the right flow, when something's right, it's right. It just happens. If I have to force it, then it's not something I really am particularly interested in. Don't have the energy to give it, right? But when it's a flow, it gives you energy. When it's something you have to force, it's taking energy. So, but on a lesser level, you can get on smaller items. You might have chickens and you want to swap some chickens for somebody's bread. That sort of thing, I think it's great. It's networking, it's community. It's not tit for tat. I've done this, so you owe me. On that level. But when it's a spiritual movement, I'm doing things and others are loving. As I love others, they'll love me. But if you're doing it to get love, then it's not generally the good way to go. So I think businesses, if you're in your own business, it's probably smart to start to open up to bartering, allowing people to pay with barter. You're an electrician, say, somebody wants to, if you come and do my electrics, I'll give you a car. Fantastic. I think that's actually a really good thing to start working into your business now, because as things get bad, you'll already have a reputation that you're a business who accepts bartering, and you'll be ahead of the game. So I think it's important to start that now, start to get a reputation for that now. Don't be hard on yourself if you get something that's not, later somebody says that wasn't a good deal. It's a good deal because you did it. Just take the step, walk in that direction. If you're a business owner, think about your income streams there and how possibly you could maybe open up to payment via bartering. And then I think a good business model. I was just talking to someone recently about their business, and I said, look, open up to bartering. I said, and then another thing you can do is develop almost another branch of your business in that, where in high inflation times you have to flip things quick. They lose value with every tick of the clock. In our Brazil video on the inflation global freedom, or inflation freedom global, they'll there's a Brazil video on there, and he talks about how they would get paid each day and have to go and cash that check before the end of the day to try to get some, more value out and go and buy your groceries, because overnight the groceries go up. So same with bartering. If you're going to barter and you get goods, somebody say gives you a car for something, you want that gone fast. Now, if you're in business, you don't have a lot of time to think about that sort of stuff. So develop a stream of somebody who is good at that you can give that stuff to and barter something with them. So it's multiple layered. You sell this car, I'll give you bread, whatever. And so now somebody who is good at selling or flipping, bartering, can do that rapidly. Another good thing to understand when you're flipping, so I'll do a video on this, but if you're going to be selling things, I think a little different. Well, let's use something as an example, like a car. If a car is, say, you want $5,000, you think it's worth $8,000, but somebody's offering you $5,000. Now you can hold on and say, no, it's worth $8,000 and I'm going to wait for that $8,000. And so you wait, and maybe you'll get, in the end, you might get less, $4,000. I've had that happen. Or you end up getting, say, $7,000. So you made $2,000, but you waited, let's say, 3 months for that perfect person to come along. But here's another way you could do it. Think about it. If your capital is locked up, it's losing value. So if you have $5,000 locked up in a car, then that money is in an inflation scenario, it is losing its buying power. So you're better off taking $5,000. If that car is not really selling very fast, take the $5,000 and get your capital. Go and buy 2 more cars, and in a month's time you might have made $2,000 a car, and now you've made $4,000. But if you'd have held out for that extra $2,000, you wouldn't have made as much. I call it like a pipeline that you need to stop getting constipated. If something's blocked up, get it unblocked. Keep stuff moving. Keep it moving fast. Keep it moving fast. If it stops, you are losing money. Well, I'll get more for it. You may get more for it, but if your capital, your cash is free, you can use it to generate a lot faster income in more things if you're on that level of doing things. So don't block the pipeline and hold on to things. Same with bartering. Don't block the pipeline. Some stuff you get, you think it's going to sell, or someone's going to really want it and nobody wants it. Somebody comes along and offers you less, take it. Get it gone. Take it on the chin. Sometimes you're going to lose. Lose, but get up, go again, and you'll win. As you start to develop that, you'll find it's fun. You'll enjoy it. But it's all in the flow, in that spirit of what's going on. And you'll enjoy it. If you've been to the freedom camps, you know that spirit. You've felt that spirit. That's the spirit you barter in. It's the spirit you do business in. You're not there to take advantage of people. You're there to be a blessing, and in that you will be blessed. And I think that's why I'm doing these videos. I'm not charging for any of this. Some people will have no interest in this, but others, it will bless you. And I want to encourage you, step out. You're listening to this, so you've obviously got the interest in it. Do it. Have a go. If you need to ask some questions, shoot me a question, and if I can answer it, I probably will. Alrighty. Stay safe, stay free, and keep being proactive, getting ready for what's coming, because economic collapse is right around the corner.